can't see yet, but it looks like it. Do you want to pull in and set your audio up? Okay. Yep. That's way ahead of you.
Not quite what I meant.
Oh. Well, I don't know what you meant.
Syncing up front cam. Syncing up Todger cam.
Todger cam.
Okay. Right, I'm just going to ride around to the left and meet you up around the front where you are.
Okay.
Except there's a car going the other way. He's coming around
So.
here, and he's stopped. Okay, I'm just going to use the car parking space to ride through.
This is, yeah.
Right. Sorry, not stopping. Oh, why? We go out that way.
It goes round.
Well, that says turn right. You're going to have to go all the way round. All right.
You go round, I'm going to go there.
Okay.
Did you not see the gap in the hedgerows?
No. Okay, so that's the way, actual way out, is it? I was just looking at the way out of this particular bit of car parking.
You weren't taking in the grander picture.
I guess so. Just the mini grand picture. Okay, I'm going to go around the way I went again.
Okay.
And then turn the other way.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Be very careful here.
Nice road surface. Reduce speed now because we can't be bothered to repair the road surface.
Something like that.
On the road again. I don't know the rest of the song.
Clearly.
The only reason I know that song is because, was it Shrek and Donkey sings that one line, and that's the only line I know.
Oh, I see. Well, so long as in a couple of days you don't start singing Country Roads, I'll be fine.
Well, in a couple of days it'll be alright for you, because I'll be on my way home when I'm down the A1.
So I'm making a presumption here that this is the original A1?
Yep, I think that sounds reasonable.
That's the only reason I can think of for this being here is for non-motorway traffic.
Similar things have happened in Cambridgeshire and Huntingdonshire on the A14 and the A1. Was that someone who knows someone? Oh, it's a learner.
It's a learner.
They're trying to figure out. Was there only one person in it? So she was maybe an instructor. I'm trying to figure out why she was flashing her lights. It looks like she was trying them out, maybe. But I thought she might have been saying policeman ahead or something.
Yeah, it's a possibility. I don't know why an instructor would be trying out headlights, but so I presume it's something like that. There might be a way up the road though. That might have indicated slightly to it almost.
Yeah, not that I would do such an illegal thing, but if I were to do so, I wouldn't know quite when to stop warning people.
Well, yes, indeed.
You know, if that sort of thing were to happen.
Which it never does, of course.
No, absolutely not. Something, we have priority.
Yeah, something like that. Well, this is a fun junction, isn't it? You're clear? Still clear, still clear. Yeah, good. Tank route. Sorry, overran that a little bit.
Yeah, the guy coming up behind me thought I was going to turn right at the same time you did, and had to suddenly slam his brakes on.
Oh god. What swat?
Yep.
Clearly wasn't actually looking at the road then.
At some point, yes. And in enough time, looking ahead far enough that nobody died.
Straight on, yeah?
Although it's not really a straight turn.
It is.
No, it's a left turn.
That's not what mine says.
Well,
I
the
say,
road markings say it was a left turn.
well, yes, but this is a sat nav that was made in Sweden, so. Sweden. Sorry, I had to say it that way.
How racist of him.
Not this Sweden. There's somewhere up that way, somewhere Scandinavia.
Admittedly, there was also something that looked more like a left turn that was, I guess, just a farm track or something.
Yeah. I'm going to presume this is someone who is borrowing a van.
Maybe.
Well, it's a new van to them. Being very cautious. Ah.
Oh.
Do you want to see how far it goes?
Yes, I think we should. So he is as well.
Well, I'm hesitant to go round him, that's the thing, because he's...
Business is open as usual. I guess that means there is somewhere to stop.
Yeah.
And if it's a place where we have reception, we might want to do the Google Maps strip. Oh, well that looks like a road closure.
Indeed.
So, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think pedestrians are allowed to go past that?
It's a closed road. I would say no, and I would say cyclists.
Because they are road users.
Because they are road users, and the road is closed.
I was just wondering if they're allowed to go past, and we were to get off our bikes and push, would we become pedestrians rather than motorcyclists?
Well, I don't know how far it's closed. I mean, you could be walking for miles.
Well, I mean, the fact it's closed means the fact it's closed, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know where this van think he was going, but maybe he was going to turn right here, so I'm going to move up a little bit just in case he can.
Yeah. There is a tea room there, and we're only a few miles away from where I was planning to stop, so do you want to see if it's open?
Well, here's the thing. It says business is open. Oh, you mean up here?
Yeah.
Up that huge farm track?
Yeah.
Where that car's going?
Where that car's going?
I don't know. I mean, we're going to have to stop somewhere better than this to replan the route, aren't we?
Oh, that really is a farm track.
Yeah, but it's not very far.
Okay. We'll take it easy, I suppose.
Oh, relaning! Oh, what fun! Oh, why can't we do more of this?
Exactly. Jesus.
I need to go buy myself a GS. Better than fall off after having said that. I wonder if loads of people have come along here, decided to stop here while they replan their route, and so the car park is full. It looks like there's space up the other side of that van.
Yeah, okay. It is open. Oh, and there's outside seating as well. Okay. There is outside seating. I'm going to plonk it here, I think. I don't really want to put it face in, but...
It's a little bit downsloping.
Well... tough.
Okay. I mean, some reversing is going to be required.
Yes.
But it does say T-Cross.
does say T-rooms. I say it's only about 3.5 miles from where the planned stop was anyway, so.
Oh, okay.
Hey guys, you alright?
Yeah. We might ask some of these guys here about best way to get around it.
Yeah. I knew this would come in handy. Now then.
Syncing up Dodger cam. Syncing up full frontal cam. Ready?
Yeah, I want to back my bike up a bit.
Right. Me too. Keep the momentum going.
That's why I was going to do it a different way.
Now that these cars have gone.
Okay. Okay, ready?
Yep.
Ready?
Yep. Where did that bit out?
Sorry. And let's never do off-roading again.
I think my map says to go right there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't think we can go further on and.
Were you thinking of rejoining the old route up there, maybe?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of because you mentioned
okay.
Grinton.
Yeah, well, because of where we were, yeah. And where we were originally heading. Yeah, sorry, I just cut that bit out because I thought it was...
Okay, no worries.
Sorry.
It has now adjusted.
Yeah, I should have said, sorry.
I don't know if there was originally a waypoint in Grinton.
There's a place called Reeth, I think it was just beyond Grinton.
Might have to skip waypoints or something. I guess we would be coming down from Grinton and joining up here or something, would we?
From Grinton it goes more towards a place called Horde.
Okay.
Which we'll be going to anyway. It's just this is the more direct route of doing it.
Okay, this is saying I should be turning left here as well, so there's...
Yeah, it wants you to turn around, I think.
Yeah. Okay, well in that case...
Follow me for a bit. Or we can find somewhere to pull over and you can adjust.
I can tell my sat-nav by the judicious use of menus and looking at the road at the same time to skip a waypoint.
Okay.
At that point, it should then tell us to continue on this road, and that's exactly what it's doing.
Sharpish bend.
Just before the real.
Didn't look that sharp on the sat-nav, to be honest. So yeah,
well,
otherwise
no,
I'm giving
but
you more warning.
The point being, I had pretty much only 10 seconds earlier finished faffing around with the menus, which meant I would have been looking down.
I would have given you fair
in the
warning.
Cockpit and may not have noticed that.
I would have given you fair warning. I wouldn't want you crashing into the back of me, you'd see.
Well, that might have happened, or I might just have ran off the road and into the bushes.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's better that you don't hit me, obviously. It's a good job of going right, not left. Jesus. Nothing coming this way. There is now.
Yeah, but they were too late. Too late to get Mr. Speed.
Too late, Chicken Mango. Too late for this cat. Truck coming. Rain gravel. And an ambulance finishing an overtake.
Yes, my favourite road hazard. Cyclists coming the other way and cars thinking they have a right to move into the other lane.
Well, the
overtake.
Technically, the ambulance did just about have enough room, but if I was a car, they would have been quite close.
Fortunately, the other cars were at least holding back behind it, so
yeah,
it's only a certain number of car drivers that think they have the right to do that.
Yeah,
but, they crop up alarmingly often. Fucking stupid things.
they really are.
That one's appeared to have above average intelligence.
Yeah.
Most of them fly across your path.
Yes, indeed. It's quite common for railway lines as well, train drivers.
What, to fly across your path?
Well, they'll fly across, and if the train's quick enough, it'll hit them. And then at the end of the line, or perhaps at the next stop, the driver will get out and have a look to see if it's caught in the front of the train. And if it is, then he'll take it home for dinner.
Oh God! I would have thought something like that would actually make the bird inedible. I mean, maybe it could
It
have
depends
made
how much of it is
pheasant
left,
stew.
I guess.
I know that pigeons, for instance, I once drove a Volvo, and it was a C70, one of the slightly older, squarer shape.
Oh, yep.
But it was a T5, so it was quite quick, and I was hustling along country road and saw these pigeons in front of me and didn't really think much of it, thought they'd get out of the way. And they took off, and one of them was clipped by the very front top part of the bonnet.
Right.
Do you want to know what the inside of pigeons look like?
Well, fortunately, it's been a while since breakfast, so...
A pale yellow goop
Nice.
splattered itself in a fan pattern all the way across my windscreens to such that I couldn't see through. Even the windscreen wipers didn't do a very good job.
Oh,
and then, of course, when I got home, I had to clean all that off.
Yep.
There wasn't much of the pigeon left as far as I could see.
No, I wouldn't imagine so.
Certainly not to put in a fryer or anything.
Soup?
I don't know about that. Maybe it had already done its business.
I was thinking if you scraped it off.
Oh, soup, did you say? I thought you said
Soup.
poop.
No, soup.
Yes, it looked like soup.
Well, that's half the job done then.
Well, not really, because I couldn't pick out which bits were muscle and which bits were innards.
Ah, fair point. We seem to have timed it well enough for a caravan to be behind a cyclist.
They're on time trial, you know.
Are they
Can't
really?
slow down and let anybody else through because they're on their best time.
So
To be honest, it doesn't actually look like they're going very fast. So I suspect that's not true.
that it might not be a very good time trialist.
That might be true, yes.
Or they've only been doing it for 6 months or whatever.
But yeah, there's the balance there of, because there is a section in the highway code that talks about if you're in a slow vehicle, considering pulling over to the side to let faster vehicles go through.
Being considerate, yes. We're talking about cyclists here.
Who have been told by culture and our society that they are God's gift to the environment,
Yes.
and therefore they think they are more important than anyone else.
Yes, and if they stop for 30 seconds, that's going to make them 30 seconds later getting to where they're going. Whereas if they carry on, then we will only be inconvenienced by 10 minutes.
Yes. And I'm pretty sure there's something about a specific offence about racing on the public highway.
Yes.
And if they're training for a time trial, I consider that to be caught up in that. You know, you're not. So it doesn't matter that you're on a fast lap.
Yeah.
You still have to obey the same rules as the rest of us.
Absolutely.
But I also found recently that the whole speed limits thing doesn't apply to cyclists.
No, technically it doesn't.
Because they're not. That table in the highway code doesn't have cyclists on there. It has motor vehicles, but not cyclists.
Indeed, and even the law doesn't mention cyclists. However, they can still be done for dangerous riding and riding without due care and attention.
And causing death by dangerous driving and stuff like that.
Indeed, and the thresholds for cyclists is what a careful and competent cyclist would consider dangerous. And in most of their cases, they're not always careful and they're barely competent.
Yeah, do you know of such a beast?
I think that's why it's so hard to prosecute them for anything, because the judges go, we have nothing to compare them against.
We should be careful also not to tar every cyclist with the same brush.
No, I mean, to be fair, I used to be one. So, you know...
I was when I was about 10 years old. And even I was a better cyclist as far as knowing the road rules.
I was thinking, I was until I got my CBT, and then I rode motorbikes, so it's a bit of an upgrade.
Have you ever ridden a bicycle since riding a motorcycle?
No.
It is the weirdest fucking thing in the entire world. The whole sense of balance is gone. The whole idea, especially if you've got derailleur gears, making sure you change down before you stop.
Oh,
all
God,
that kind of stuff. And yeah, the lightness of the bike means your body weight is far more consequential for the balance.
Yeah. I suspect my body weight is a little bit more than it was last time I rode a bicycle
That's
as well.
also true, yes. But yeah, I didn't like it one bit.
You see, that's
Plus, of course, it was boring. Oh my God, it was boring.
Did you actually get up to 15 miles an hour?
I also wasn't very fit.
Did you get above 5 miles an hour?
Well, and also kind of hot as well in the summer and stuff. I mean, if you got someone to cycle with and you're pottering along, and it's like going for a walk in that regard. I guess you got someone to talk to.
Yeah, I suppose.
But if you're on your own, it's like, oh Jesus, this half a mile stretch is going to take me half an hour.
Of course, if you have got someone there to talk to, then you've got to ride two abreast.
Of course you could, yes. Even when the highway code says no.
Even when the highway code says, not really.
So is this caravan actually stuck behind another cyclist? Or is it just going this slow?
There is something ahead of it. I can see a shadow. It looks like it might be a cyclist. But they're doing a fair pace if it is.
You're right, there is another vehicle ahead of it.
Yeah, I could really do with them hurrying up because my legs are getting warm. I.e. my exhaust is heating up. Oh, it's one of those tiny little cargo things. You know, the ones that can only do about 30 miles an hour, so they qualify as a quad. We are turning left here, fortunately.
Oh, are we?
Apparently.
Okay. Jesus, you sure?
So it says. I don't think it's for long.
Maybe I need to get rid of another waypoint.
Okay. I guess it depends exactly what you planned in.
Well, mine was the original plan with just some stuff removed. Adding those two waypoints to get around the road closed, otherwise what we had this morning or last night.
Okay. Interesting. I wonder if this has recalculated something then.
Well, it's very bendy.
It is. It's a little bit gravelly. I apologise for this.
Well, you're the first one who will get squished when a big truck comes the other way.
Well, I'm kind of hoping that doesn't happen. The gradient would suggest maybe it's not suitable.
Well, I'm hoping it doesn't happen too, but it is still preferable to it being me being crushed.
Could have done with him pulling it a little bit further forward there, but never mind.
I was going to wave them thanks, but I needed both hands on the handlebars there because there was a great big divot in the road.
Indeed, indeed. He stopped right next to it. I thought you could have just been a little bit further forward, you know.
Well, that's the thing. It was a parking space, so it's a space on the road where lots of people are going to be doing braking and accelerating manoeuvres, and so it's the place likely where something like that is going to open up.
Yeah.
So therefore, the councils should be widening the roads, so they don't need passing spaces.
Well, there's a theory
They should be
there.
getting rid of all these fields, digging them all up, paving them over, and putting up big signs saying motorcycles only.
Absolutely.
Huh, 30 miles an hour. Speed limit's gone up. Don't stop at the top.
No. Yes, I told you it wasn't long. You can't see clearly that way. Clear. But interestingly, there's a road close sign that way.
Indicators on.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'd already seen it, right? Just leave it, okay? Just leave it.
See, these guys haven't even got any wheels. I don't know what's going on.
It's extraordinary, isn't it? There are people who are strange enough to do that. Now then, this way, I think. Yes. What's that? No loud horn and swinging in front of you? Honestly, what are these drivers like? Oh, okay. It's an odd place for a giveaway to be.
Yes, they should knock that house down completely.
Well, no, it's just when you look to the right there, the lane that it went into was hatched over and there was no access, well, that's a one-way road anyway, so why was there a giveaway there? What was the...
Maybe it didn't used to be like that. The giveaway lines were out predate.
Or maybe HGVs go around that corner, I don't know. They would need a bit more space. Still, we must give way.
Well, to be honest, if it wasn't there and you just rode straight out, anything could have happened.
Yeah, I
It could be
suppose.
anyone not obeying the road lines and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, maybe.
Rock in the middle of the road.
Yeah, they're out to get me. This is Halls, by the way.
Yes, I saw the sign. I have been concentrating more on the road than the map, but there was a big road sign I saw coming in.
Yes, there is a planned stop here on the way back through. So it's probably going to end up here. Because there's a cafe and a chippy. And lots of bikes to stare at.
And lots of overly shiny bikes.
Lots of they're not used, I tell you, they're not used.
In fact, I think in this town they are actually statues, works of art. They're not actually being risen by roadside artwork.
Yes, yes indeed. So up and to the left here.
Okay.
Car coming. I'm going to presume from their assertive faith that they are happier on this road than I am.
Yes, I would think so. I'm thinking, well, they obviously maybe know something. I'm guessing that most of the loose gravel has actually been swept away or something.
It doesn't seem
they're
too bad,
locals,
yeah.
They're locals and they're up and down here all the time and they know that it's okay, but I'm not going to go for it like that. I wouldn't anyway, I don't think. It's not what this trip is about.
No, indeed. Stumpy's Corner.
Which corner?
Stumpy's Corner.
Oh, Stumpy's. I thought you said Grumpy's, so that's right up my street.
But not Stumpy, okay.
Not Stumpy, no. Not much of a cricketer. I'm not feeling much in the way of wheel wobble going across this centre of the lane.
No, so indeed, it's a slightly different colour, which is it's my mind more than anything else, sort of saying no.
I have such moments as well, so I totally understand. Ooh, look at that! Do you think that's famous?
Nah. Just some ropey old bridge. So there used to be an ice cream van on here, but do you want a picture in front of the viaduct? Or
yeah, let's at least just for the moment, let's just scope things. Oh, okay, you're going on, right?
Well, I was trying to look for a half decent place to actually pull in, to be honest. But
yes, I thought you were saying that was it. But,
I was a little unsure, I'll be honest.
At least if we can park up on the right here, then we won't have cars spoiling the view.
Well, this is true. Yeah.
Next space you see that isn't on a massive slope.
Okay, I'm going to try and do nose out, I think. Oh no, Volk!
Oh, just missed it.
Yeah, do you want to swing around? I might try and shift up a little bit, but...
Oh, that bit is uphill. Was a mistake.
Do you want a hand?
Let's see if it's any better with a bit more of an angle. I could always get off the bike and push it back myself.
So, I'll help you. Oh.
No, I think I've got it. Thank you.
You got it?
Yep.
Lovely. There are 2 ice creams. two ice cream places. One appears to be busier than the other.
Right, okay, I'm going to faff with the camera stuff and whatever.
Okay, comes off then.